Who you are is important. You are important. You see, walking through life with a mask, thinking you need to behave a certain way, to be the nice girl, to be the nice boy, showing up for your family to be someone you are actually not, is making you so miserable. Now we know that, right? We know that when we are acting out a certain way that doesn't really resonate with who we are, we get into trouble. We know that. We know deep down that that's not good. But that's not why we are doing it. We are doing all of it to be together with our family, to be accepted, to be seen for what they may like us to be. And see, here comes the problem in where we are making a sacrifice that we can actually, over time, we cannot really do. It's a sacrifice that we were willing to do, but maybe not any longer. So how do you get out of that when you have pretended to be someone you're not? Well, that just needs a little bit of practice. Hey guys, if we meet the first time, my name is Patricia, and this is what we are doing here. We create awareness to who you are, building from a fundament of who you are, and expand towards to where you want to go, you see. Oftentimes this is about releasing, purging, letting go of things that we thought are important, and they may be not anymore, letting them go, understanding how to let go. That's what this channel is all about. Now, if this resonates with you, come and join. Seriously, you have nothing to lose. Come and join, subscribe, and like this video. Let us know in the comment section on how you feel about this topic. And so with that said, let's start into today's video. This has created those kind of certain masks, right, that we are wearing, and we all do, by the way. We all do. We all try to fit in. We all try to be a certain way. I feel the older you're getting, the more you care less, okay? You care less. You start to stand in your power more. This is why sometimes you are seeing elderly people who just don't care. They just don't give a fuck anymore. That makes me laugh. But I feel like, why would we wait so long? Why wouldn't we start already when we are in our 20s, when we are in our 30s? Why would we wait until we can show up as who we are? Let's show up now. Let's be who we are now. Let's not wait, and let's not waste time to not use our own magic, right? Because this is not what we do. The other day I had a conversation with someone, and it was about, hey, why are you doing all this coaching, right? I mean, you came from a pretty solid work experience. I was working in financial industries, and I was making pretty good money. And, that person was really about, like, why would you leave all of this behind and follow something that is more purposeful? I mean, what does purpose even mean? So this person, it was a him. So he looked at me and he was really like, he didn't get it, right? He was so like in his work. He was like, I just do whatever. Like, I just don't care. I just want to pay my bills. Basically, he gave up on his own dreams, on where he wants to go. He's just following what he's told to do. And now he's quite a strong character. He was probably talking himself into this. And it's really triggering him because I'm just doing so different than what he's doing, right? I do life so differently. And this conversation was actually really interested. He was really irritated in the beginning because he was like, you have to follow the structure, you have to follow up like this and like this, it needs to look like that. Having all those rules in his mind on how life needs to look like. And I'm just like, no, I'm a butterfly today. I don't care, right? It was interesting to see and to witness when someone is kind of trying to explore his boundaries, right? Kind of getting to the door where maybe there is something else. But if I accept that there is something else, holy crap, what did I do until now? What did I do with my life? It needs a strong acceptance to be open and to be willing. So this video is about being open and being willing to see something else that you may have not been able to see yet. And just because the door didn't open for you, just because the opportunity didn't show up yet, doesn't mean it's closed door. It just means it's not the time now. But what about if you are just open enough to see when the opportunity arises? What about if you are just looking at life thinking, maybe I can explore my boundaries. Maybe I can expand them. Maybe I can step out of my comfort zone and see what is actually on the other side, because there is a possibility that I'm limiting myself, and we all do, okay? We all limit ourselves because we are putting so much power to our mind on these thoughts that we hear all day long. This is not for you. That's not what we do. You need to behave like this. You need to be the nice girl. You need to always work like 10 hours to get recognition, right? You need to perform a certain way. You need to blah, blah, blah. Like this needs, this should, you know, all those things that are putting onto us and all those layers that we have learned over time on how life needs to look like is, I feel like we need to look into, is this still true? It is a simple question, but so effective and sometimes shocking people, because you are looking at your life and you're like, oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe the life I lived the past 5 years, I was only sleeping, pretty much. Like, I dissociated myself so much from my truth, thinking I cannot stand here anymore. I cannot live my dreams anymore because it's not coming true anyways. So I just gave up. I just let go. I have another approach. My approach is, if I'm here, I can as well try. And if I fail, I can try again. Because the truth is, if I'm giving up on my dreams, if I'm giving up on, I don't know, being a designer, going to this and this school, looking for a loving partner, living somewhere that is outside of my mind, right? On some kind of island, whatever. If I'm giving up on all those dreams, and by the way, it doesn't need to be super big. It could be like, I want to change my job because I'm super unflexible in that job, and I want to have people around that are really loving and caring. And if we are actually changing that, and if we are looking into that, why wouldn't we try to go there and to do that? Well, because we have our mind chatter, is what we started initially talking about. Our mind is super powerful because we let the mind rule. But the mind is not in coherence with nature. The mind is not in coherence necessarily with our heart. But our heart, or our, let's say, the emotions attached to our desire will at one point kick in and make you feel miserable because you are not following up your dreams. And you will know when you're super depressed, when you are super down, you are not having any energy left, you don't know what to do, you can barely make it. I have been there. I mean, totally, I've been there. I could barely get up in the morning, barely do more than I had to. Like, I was really close, really close to risk some serious issues. And I don't think that we need to go there. You know, I don't think that we need to go there at all. By listening and by raising our awareness towards, hey, what is arising in my body? Where is the pain? Where your pain is your biggest gain, okay? Your pain in your body is connected to everything. Your body will tell you what's going on. You're having hip problems, you're having back problems. I have a lot of back problems right now. And I'm working through it, but not just from a side way or from a way of, hey, I just need to look from a medicine kind of school. What is it? The school medicine? Yeah, I think the school medicine. But from a holistic approach, is there something else that my body wants to tell me? What is it that I'm not seeing? Why do I have it? What is the message behind the message? And I feel that's so crucial, and we are just overseeing it because we are like, this pain, just go away. It's a messenger, and we are not seeing it because we are not connected to it. And so if we start to look at it from a different approach, and if we start to really dive deeper into our wisdom, and we have them, we all do, okay? We all do. We can release the illusion that we are separate from each other. We can just release it all. We can release that we are doing something that is not good for us. We can come back into our truer version. And this is not about, hey, I need to self-optimize. It's not really about optimization. It is about what makes you joyful, what brings you bliss, what makes you happy. It is a different approach. It's like this whole thing about self-development and all of that. I feel like what is missing is, it's not about, I need to look better on paper. I need to somewhat be someone I'm not, or I need to be successful and have money and wealth and blah. Listen, it is about opening up your own essence, bringing this into your life, because this is only what makes you super happy. And while you're here, why not? Why not? Why not to have a life that actually makes you feel joyful and happy? Why can't we look into the fields that are not making us happy and start to be like, okay, let's clear that. So you can do this right now here with me. Close your eyes. Okay. Let's reconnect with the heart. And we can do this by simply breathing 3 times into our heart. So do really deep belly breathings and bring your awareness to your heart, okay? So breathing in and releasing. Make it with a sound. Using your body to show you where it is important, okay? Where is the pain? is your biggest ticket towards fulfillment, towards finding out what is my truer version, because everything is a message and your body is too. So if you are not using this tool, it's kind of like sad. Okay, let's breathe in again. Into your belly and release it. Breathing out until there is no more air, okay? And one more time. Breathing in all the way down your spine, into your belly, and release. Okay. Now feel into your heart. Breathe into your heart. Start to scan your whole body from the top to the toe. Where can you feel some density, some energy that is stuck? Maybe you know what it is, maybe you don't. Feeling into your body, feeling into the areas of your body. And start to raise the question wherever you feel called to the most. Maybe you have no clue where that is, so just raise the question to your whole body. If you feel tense everywhere, just be open to receive the answer and just call or ask, what are you here for? What is your message? What do you want to tell me that I don't see, that I didn't want to see yet? Allow yourself to go slow here. What thought, what emotion is coming up? Don't forget to breathe. What we are doing right now is we are looking at it. Whatever it is, if you're getting any vision, if you're getting any image, any sensation, anything, we're just looking at it. Now we are raising the second question, which is about how can I help you to release this from my body, our body? How can I release this from my body? What do you need to release this from my body? Sometimes the answer is very simple. It's just by looking at it, by bringing your full awareness, everything you've got, into that spot. Everything you've got into that spot. Open up your heart, placing all your awareness to that pain spot. Is there anything else that wants to come up, that wants to be seen, to be heard, to be acknowledged of? Go there. last point, and it already happens. Release from your body. That can be yawning, that can be shaking. Maybe you need to stand up at this point, so do. Help your body to release whatever you need to do at this moment. There might be several times that you need to do this. And when you're back, or when you have done this, you can slowly come back into the body. Now, this is a very, very short experiment, okay? You can, of course, build this out, doing a longer version, go into so many depths that you can. Maybe you have different things that you want to work on your body, but the start is always the same. It's about reconnecting to your body and bringing your awareness to where your pain is, and starting with those steps of what is the message that you want to share, and then when you receive the message, what can I do for you to release it? What do you need? And the body is very, very good in doing that. You know, there is our mind that comes in and says like, you cannot do this. I need to first have a manual and written everything down and having proof. Your body is proof, okay? Your body knows exactly how this works, and your mind has no idea how to do that. You don't need to understand it with your mind, you just need to follow through. This is when you are asked to just trust your own body. So many people are not trusting their own body, believing that they need to know something more before they can do it. And you don't. Your body is super smart, super intelligent, knows exactly what he needs to do, knows exactly when to show up, what to do. So you just do you. You just do you. Okay? And with that said, I hope you enjoyed this video actually. I didn't plan to do this today. I'd say if you are still looking for a one-on-one and you haven't done that yet, you can still do that. There might be still a spot available, like 1 or 2. I will put all the information down in the description box. And with that said, thank you so much. And I speak soon to you. Bye bye. Much love to you. Bye.